My name is Nick Kohm. JJ Blanche and Ethan DeOliviera also worked on this project, and we are presenting Fully Fit Meals marketing plan. For our company overview, Fully Fit Meals is a local Baton Rouge meal prep company that specializes in macro balanced, ready to eat meals. They offer a weekly rotating menu and a subscription plan. They also offer a la carte options. What we'll be overviewing today is one, our competitive analysis of Fully Fit Meals, our customer analysis, marketing strategy overview, marketing strategy plan, the pricing plan, the multi-channel and promotion plans, and finally the financials that we found for Fully Fit Meals. To start off, we have our primary competitors. Number one is going to be Chef Brandon's Boxes. Chef Brandon's Boxes is fresh chef prepared meals similar to Fully Fit Meals. They offer macro balanced meals, direct competition due to delivery, and they've been in the market a little bit longer than Fully Fit Meals. Freshter is also a local fresh prepared meals offer. They kind of style more in convenience and affordability, and they have storefronts where you can walk in and pick up meals, but they do not offer delivery options. Next up, we have the secondary competitors. Mighty Meals and Factor Meals are both national brands. Mighty Meals more so specializes in fresh meals with detailed nutritional breakdowns. They're not very customizable. Factor Meals is kind of the high-end premium option for meal delivery services. They're specific macro balance. They're focused on health and fitness. They're national and they have a massive reach. Next up, we have our strengths and weaknesses of Fully Fit Meals. One of our strengths is that y'all have local involvement and it creates a community aspect to the brand. They're very involved in anywhere they are around Baton Rouge. They also provide fresh, locally produced food. They specify where it's from, and it's great for the community. It's also convenient and easy to order through the website, which is great. For weaknesses, we have it's currently limited to the Baton Rouge area. It's very expandable, but currently it is limited, which leads into our next point is it's a limited market reach. There's just not many people that Fully Fit is getting out to, and delivery logistic issues. We have our competitors' strengths and weaknesses. We have Chef Brandon's Boxes that local focus on dietary options, delivery. And we have not measuring macros as a weakness. Kind of same goes for Esther there. Mighty Meals, and Factor, both national brands, diet specific, all that good stuff. Their weaknesses is that they are higher priced and not as customizable.
Sweet. All right. Next, we'll be covering the market segments. Sweet. And these are kind of our target audiences. So first, we have the fitness-focused consumers. These are people who are obviously very, consumed with fitness, and they have to track things like macros. And that's why the Fully Fit Meals works because they also track macros with every meal. Time constrained consumers are people who are just, caught up with work, maybe at school, maybe it's tending to their kids, but it's people who are just not having the time to, properly cook and, meal prep. Next, we have our health conscious consumers who are also like our fitness focused consumers, worried about, what they're putting in their body, getting the proper nutrients and macros. So yeah, and all these market segments, they also tie into each other, and you can find kind of a relation between them. Sweet. Market opportunity. Um, our consumers definitely want healthier eating. That's why they're interested in FFM. And that's precisely what we offer. We know that lack of time in meal prep is difficult, whether it's working with school or, other challenges. Rising demand for convenience and nutrition is just a big thing in the current age. Everybody wants to be health conscious and worry about what they put in their body, and Fully Fit Meals helps this. Uh, Baton Rouge also has a growing wellness culture and fitness culture, so that it's very important, for the people who want to tap into this market. Key selling points. Some of our key selling points include things like macro balanced meals, chef prepared fresh ingredients that are also locally sourced, They're also ready in minutes, which they only require heating up, if you want to do that. They also offer a weekly menu variety that rotates, local sourcing as well, and there's also subscription savings. Sweet. Our main mission for this audit was to build brand awareness, increase trial and subscriptions, strengthen brand attitude, and reinforce category need, which is a healthy convenience. We also have some specific objectives that we wanted to list, but things that like increase brand awareness in Baton Rouge by 25%, within 6 months through consistent social media campaigning and local partnerships. We could also launch 2 to 3 gym refrigerator partnerships within the first quarter. And lastly, increase subscription plan signups by 15% in 6 months. And then our message strategy, first is to, convey that we're using fresh local ingredients because if we can tap into the market, with people who really care, about local sourcing, then we can get their business. Also portion controlled, so, those fitness consumers. So if we can convey that, they'll like that. Saves time, so for those time constrained consumers, they like to see that as well. And then lastly, that helps fitness and wellness goals. They also have a message strategy conveyed on the website, as you can see, which is healthy, macro balanced meals delivered weekly, no cooking or prep required. And then
For our
lastly,
media
I'm sorry.
strategy, no, I apologize. For our media strategy, I wanted to explain why our most effective channel was social media, and or I know that it's because we reach our exact target market, being as efficiently as possible with where we're spending our budget for research, for media, and it's the most cost effective uh, per customer who ends up following that media outlet. Um, Along with that, our marketing budget overview, I wanted to explain, you can go to the next slide. I wanted to explain how we got to our 8% right here for our total budget, or how we got to our budget based on an 8% revenue. And our revenue was 900,000 to 1 million, which we assumed. And um, this budget includes our advertising expenses, our content creation, CRM tools, and promotion. Um, it's allocated across our social media ads, content creation, events, email, and contingency. Our pricing recommendation was that we should stay a higher end of our price and maintain our $10 to $13 per meal, with an added offer of bulk discount to persuade customers to order in larger volumes. And then we recommended not to decrease or increase price, and advised that because we believe it would push our customers towards their national competitors due to a price change. For our break-even analysis, we took our average revenue minus our variable cost per meal, and that gave us our contribution margin of $5.50. And then we took our total number of break-even meals divided by our contribution margin to get our break-even number of meals. And then from that, we divided our break-even total meals by meals sold per week to get our break-even time of 8 to 9 weeks. For our channel evaluation, our direct channels provides us with the ability to directly control our quality, and but a strength of that is also that we can also increase our local identity through this, and a weakness from that would be that it limits our capacity and scalability. And some of the opportunities from this direct channel include the gym fridge, which was mentioned in a previous slide about our mission, and then corporate partnerships with large corporations that could sell our product.
Sweet. All right. Well, that about covers our marketing audit. Thank you so much for listening, and we hope this was valuable.